Why was it necessary for God to make man out of the dust of the ground? I mean, we could have been just like a brand new creation put on the earth, right? We do not need to be made of earthly material, something that was already existing. But there's a reason behind that, right? So now, when God created everything, He saw that it was good. Now, here's the deal, okay? God, when He creates something, it's good. Nothing goes wrong with what God creates. Everything that He made is good. It's not a question of what He made, it's a question of how it's used. So when we are talking about how God created stuff, and we see the world go bad, and we see everything is out of whack, we need to understand that what God made was not bad. It was just used in the wrong way. It was perverted, and that's exactly what took place. So to begin with, if you read the book, great. If you read at least the first section of the book, great. You can identify with what I'm saying. If you've not, then I highly recommend you read it, because it gives you an idea of what your makeup is. And if we know what our makeup is, we'll know what our capabilities are. We'll know what we can do in God, where we can be, what God designed us to be originally, and what Jesus came to do to bring us back to that original perfect design, right? Now, again, I want to say that our design has not changed. We are still in that perfect design. We were in that perfect design right from the time Adam fell. So Adam was in the perfect design. He just did not get a chance to actually utilize the fullness of what he was made because of one particular aspect that went down south, right? Okay. Let's start in Colossians chapter 1, right? Let me read that out for you. Colossians 1, 16 and 17. It says, "For by him all things were created that are in heaven and that are on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created through him and for him. And he is before all things, and in him all things consist." Right? Now, when God created everything, he created the earth, he created the world, and he called it good. He said it was good. It is good. It's still good. It just needs a governor. And that governor was created on the sixth day. That's man. That's you and me, right? The governor who was supposed to be man, who was supposed to be God's representatives, God's image and likeness. Now, whenever we see, we hear of, God was made us in His image and likeness. We are always thinking we look like God. We are supposed to have the same appearance as Him. But He was not really talking about the appearance, right? He was actually talking about being His perfect manifested representation. We are supposed to be Him into this world. We are supposed to be Him to creation. Everything apart from man was designed to be governed by the sons of God. See, that was what we were put on earth for. And how did it come about? It came about, man was designed, man was created because there was something that happened before our world began. That is from Genesis 1, 2 onwards. Something happened before that sparked God's master plan of starting Genesis 2, that means our world, and manifesting what our design was supposed to be.